Hello everybody and welcome to episode 8 of Becoming Bobby with PSV Eindhoven. Today we face another huge game in the Eredivisie as we take on FC Utrecht, currently the leaders of the table. And we will see how we get on with them today. Now we have to wrap up the end of the transfer window. We've got 7 fixtures to go through as well. So let's get cracking. And the first departure we need to talk about is Alan Saint-Maximin. He has joined Aston Villa on loan for the rest of the season with an obligation to buy if they qualify for Europe. Now, he didn't play too much under me. Unfortunately for him, we had better options. He just didn't perform when it counted really for me. But he has already had an impact at Aston Villa, which is good to see as he's back in England. And another man that has gone on loan to Braga is Ricardo Pepe. No obligation to buy him at the end, just to get him some game time again. He's had an impact already, which is good to see. 2 out, 2 in, as we bring in Yunus Musa from AC Milan. Centre midfield player, £2.1 million, because he was going towards the end of his contract. Now, we did just buy him outright. We didn't do the whole, let's buy him later sort of thing. We did that with the next one, but we'll talk about him in a second. Yeah, good, solid midfield player. Gives us another option. And that's what we needed. As we brought in another striker, now this was with the idea to get rid of Andre Silva, but Andre Silva didn't go, so he's still here as well, as Tati Castellanos has joined us from Lazio. We signed him on a free transfer. On the pre-transfer agreement, we paid about £4.6 million for him in total, so it's a good signing, I think. He has got 1 goal already in the Cup. Hopefully he will start doing it in the league as well. So on to the results, and there have been a lot of them. As I mentioned, as 31 days ago we took on Liverpool. We drew 0-0. That was the result we needed. We'd already qualified from Tuesday's results for the knockout phase, the playoff round. We'll see how we got on with that later. You can see already it didn't go well. But yeah, 0-0 with Liverpool. And to be fair, they were dominant, but they just didn't score, which is good. We beat the Whipping Boys by 5 goals to 1. Cabral, Larson, 2 for Cunha and 1 for Ivan Toney. Then we had a barnstorming game with Hercules in the quarter-final of the Dutch Cup. 4-3 after extra time. Joe Bellingham scoring the winning goal in extra time. But Castellanos scored for us. Cunha, Veerman and Bellingham, as I say, getting the vital goal to win the game. Then we beat NEC by 3 goals to 1. 2 for Tony, 1 for Wana. Then we got through to the knockout phases, or the playoff round at least. And Matheus Cunha put us in a hole as he was sent off for 2 yellow cards. We did equalise late on through Sabari from the penalty spot, as we took nothing really to Milan. In between that, we beat Excelsior by 4 goals to 2. Cunha, Kajusti and 2 goals for Larson. But our Champions League adventure ended in the San Siro as Christian Pulisic scored the only goal of the game. And breathe. So, the competition screen is less cluttered now, and we know our route to the final of the Dutch Cup. We take on Feyenoord in the semi-final. The top 4 are also the 4 teams that were through to the semi-finals. Ajax beat Utrecht by 4 goals to 3. So the winner of our tie will play Ajax in the final. So we will see how we get on with that in the Eredivisie. So the gap between the top 4 has grown slightly. So it's 9 points now between Utrecht and Feyenoord, as it's starting to become a 3-horse race at the top. We have stayed in touch just about, with 3 points off the lead at this point in time. Ajax 2 points off the lead, with Utrecht still leading the way. They haven't won the title in a very, very long time. It would be amazing if they could do it. It would be a fairy tale if they could. Unfortunately, I'm not into fairy tales. So let's see what happens today as we look to try and beat. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one, as Kelleher starts in goal for us. Dragusin is at right back. Bondar, Flamingo, Cabral, Elliott, Veerman, Wana, Bellingham, Cunha, with Ivan Toney leading the line. As Utrecht start with Muric in goal. Valeranga, Kalous, McNulty, Horsman, Duroche, Wolf, Elkamp, Falou, Mawape, with Matteo Joseph looking like a front two. That's what they played earlier in the season. And a big game for us today. We have to win this. Ideally. We really cannot afford to lose it, as the race for the title starts to get interesting. We are closing in on the end of the season. 9 games to play after today. Because don't forget, it's an 18-team league, is the Eredivisie. So yeah, we have to win today. We have to close the gap. We won't go top of the table because of the goal difference, but we will go level on points with them. And then that will really test them. They've not been in this position very often, have Utrecht. Let's see how they hold out when the big boys start to put the pressure on and seize off the danger. Now we've lowered the line of engagement, so we're sitting a little bit deeper. The midfield 2 will be a little bit closer, and the front 4 will be a little bit further away. But we've got the players in the team that can pass the ball long distance. And then, yeah, we all go together from there. Kelleher with the ball. That's it. Use your penalty area. I mean, he could have gone a lot further than that. He goes long looking for Ivan Toney. He will win the header. He didn't. I was surprised. Ivan Toney always wins the header. Wanner. Into Elliott. Looking for Dragusin. Can play right back. Has done it a few times for Tottenham in the past. He finds Bellingham. Go on, Job. Driving on. Finding Cunha. Finding one of them. Both of them head it over. Whoever got that. Wolf with the ball. Dragusin. Yes, Radu. Good man. Bondar. Dragusin again. Up the line for Wanner. Trying to go cross field. Finds Toney. A little bit far out from goal though, Ivan Toney. Does well. There are plenty of Utrecht players back behind the ball, but there are plenty of ours inside the box, including Ivan Toney, who's at the post. How's your luck? Flamengo heads it forward. Bellingham will pick it up. We've started the brighter. Wanner. Into Dragusin. Bellingham. Across into Cabral. Drive it low. Does. Goalkeeper picks it up there. Bonda. Looking for Vanna. He's on his left foot, so he should be alright. Can he find a teammate in the centre? No. Can we keep it alive? Kind of. Cabral wins the header. That's a strong header forward. And a second one. Wanna might well flick it on. Get it on the grass. There we go. Dragusin picks it up. Plays it into Bellingham. On to Dragusin again. That's it. Turn out. Bonda. Through the gap. Then I can see passes that they can't. Bellingham. Will he find Ivan Toney? He goes for the shot himself. He's unlucky as Joe Bellingham. Growing into this game is the young man. Because we've penned them in. We really have, at this point, been all inside the Utrecht half of the field. Dragusin. In towards Wanner. Sends him a little bit wide. He's got to find a teammate if he can find one. Harvey Elliott is on the edge of the box. Didn't see him coming. Chance for the counter-attack. Matteo Joseph. But look, we are back behind the ball. Can we stop the momentum? That's it. Well done. Horsman picking it up. Going up against Cabral. There are plenty of players inside the box, including that one, as Kelleher makes the save. Ivan Toney on a 6.4. Other than hitting the post, he hasn't done much. I will say that. Because a camp picks it up. Vanity is a box man, isn't he, Ivan Toney? Just put the ball into the penalty area. He will generally score. We've got to get it in there first. Nice header forward. Toney looking wide for Cunha. Describe what we need to do. Can we do it? Bellingham tries to get the shot away. Deflected. Ball deep inside the Utrecht half. Pick it up. That's it. We're chasing them down. Go on. That's it. That's better. Ivan Toney driving inside the penalty area. He might get the shot away. It's deflected behind. He didn't really have many options. We pinched the ball that high, that quickly. Nobody was really there. Elliott with the ball. We can win this game today. I've got a great feeling about it. Come on. Ball into the penalty area. No. Just might have to come from the bench. But we have one last opportunity. We're well over time at the end of the first half. Ball into the penalty area. Has the goalkeeper claimed it? No, he hasn't. Ivan Toney scored. I have absolutely no idea. But we take it. Where's he going? I mean, he's tried to come and claim the ball. He's nowhere near it. Nowhere near any of our players. It's all his own players around him. And in the added time at the end of the first half, we lead by a goal to nil. Fandabidozi. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Yeah. I have nothing else to say other than do it again. As they make a change with Karosh coming on. Ideally, we'd like the second goal, please. I prayed for one last time and it arrived. I said, please. We didn't win the game, but I did say please. And Chesh looking in for Darosh. That is a great ball into him. Can he get a shot away? Can, but Ivan Toney is the man that blocks it. Wolf will waste little time. There we go. They don't waste time taking corners. Wolf with the ball in. Headed away. Can Vinman complete the clearance? No, you've got to close him down though. Good block. I think that was his own man. Didn't look like the goalkeeper. Even though it came up with the goalkeeper's touch, it definitely wasn't the goalkeeper. Didn't travel that far. Right, we're going to forego the usual hour change today because things are going all right. So I'm just going to sit on this and just wait. Corner. Veerman with it. Attack the ball. As the ball comes into the penalty area. Can we win the header? We can. This time the goalkeeper stays on his line. Right, they're going more direct. That's exactly what we want them to do. So Paul Vanna is going to come off. We're going to bring on Darosh. Yeah, onto that right-hand side. We're going to take off Mateus Cunha on the other side and bring on Sabari. And we're going to take off Ivan Toney. We're going to bring on Strand Larsen. Give a team talk. Go out there. Play with no pressure. Marvellous. They're starting to listen to me. They don't like me, but they're starting to listen at least. Is the only goal we've have so far going to win the game? Not if we defend like this. I mean, he's all on his own, Kelleher, with the save. Where were we? Oh, my word. That is marking of Sunday League standard. And even Sunday League would probably look at that and scoff. Ball inside the penalty area. Headed out rather than up. There we go. Or out rather than out. Yeah, I know what I mean. There we go. Just get the ball away, please. Corner at the other end. Second goal would make me more comfortable, and probably you as well. Vimman with it. Ball into the penalty area. No. Sabari picks it up. Goes into Veerman. Nice 1-2, perhaps. Keep it in play. Plays it on to Cabral. Goes across into Harvey Elliott. Might well have had a shot. Dragusin might well have a shot. No. I mean, somebody have a go, for goodness sake. Veerman with the shot, Muric with the save. You had so many opportunities to get a shot away there. And you probably left it to the one that was the least likely to go in. 9 minutes to play. Let's slow this game down. We're going to take off Joe Bellingham. What a performance, though, from the young man today. We're going to bring on Moussa. And we're going to swap those two around. Are we going to take off Harvey Elliott as well? We are. And we're going to bring on Cremonese. That is our final change. Do it. Win the game. See the job through. Let's waste a bit of time. Not too much, just a little. So the ball is picked up by Teresh. Good challenge. Dragusin. Looks like it's going to be just the one goal to win it. One's all you need, to be brutally honest. That's what Tottenham did in Bilbao. I mentioned it again, I'm sorry. Ball in towards Sabari. I can't help it. Sabari with the ball again. Trying to drive forward onto Veerman. Onto Strand Larsen, he's onside. No, he's not. I thought he was. It looked like he was onside. Muric with the free kick. Plays it short. They've still got the back three, which surprises me, given you're chasing a goal. I thought you would have abandoned the back three by now. Interesting. Maybe they're looking for a solid base to work from as Cabral intercepts the ball. That is a wonderful interception. Plays it on to Veerman. He's taken down. Referee. I mean, he was taken down. He didn't win the ball at all. No, not having that at all. Ball into the penalty area. No, not like this. Well done, Cremonese. We get a free kick. And Veerman stays down. Kelleher sends it wide to Cabral. We've got 4 minutes of added time. Veerman, is he back up? I would hope so. Because we carried on. Dragusin? No, he's not. He's definitely not in the middle of the park, is he? So, yeah, we're going on with 10. Cremonese, man on! Dragusin into De Roche. Musa. Oh, he should have gone back to Dragusin. He's made the run. Cremonese, crossfield for Cabral. Where the hell is Veerman? Here he is. Racing back onto the field. Cabral with the ball. Will he pick out Veerman? No, he'll pick out Musa instead, but he's put it wide. And that may well be our last chance at least. And Wep. Oh no, but Tayo Joseph is in behind. No! Offside flag has gone up. Big decision coming. They're celebrating the goal like it is a goal. Not now. And it's been disallowed. Oh, ho, ho. That's a big call. Is it the right call? Yes, it is. He is at least a yard off. We'll take it. Blimey, that was close. Flamingo with the free kick. And that is full time. Eindhoven win it by a goal to 0. Wasn't the best goal you'll ever see, but Ivan Toney's header just before half time wins the game and closes the gap at the top. And it means we move level on points with our visitors, with Ajax waiting to pounce to take over the lead at the top of the Eredivisie table. Which Ajax failed to do. Sparta Rotterdam with probably the biggest win of their season. I mean, they're probably going to be in the playoff. They may well just go down outright. But what a result for them and for the rest of us at the top. So we are Utrecht's closest challengers going into the final 9 games of the season. But next time we concentrate on the Cup semi-final at the De Coupe as we take on Feyenoord. After the draw we had with them there in January, there may well be more fireworks to come as the teams look to make their way through to the final of the Dutch Cup. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.